I'll take a sleeping bag.
Yeah, I knew you were
I
gonna
love
go with
sleeping
that.
bags. I think they are so incredibly cozy.
That's
I brought a
another bad
sleeping
pick.
bag. What?
I don't.
Your feet are trapped. You can't get any airflow with your feet.
I love that. When I
No,
sleep
that's
in
like
a
wearing
bed, when I
socks.
sleep,
it's like wearing socks when you sleep.
I sleep with socks on. And
No,
not only
what is
that,
wrong with you?
Yeah,
I
no,
tuck-
What?
No.
Socks when you sleep.
and I tuck the
Yeah,
blanket
no,
under my
Ethan, I
toes
don't-
when I sleep too.
That's 2 layers on your feet.
Yeah,
Nah, you got
you
to air
sleep
out
with
your
your
toes.
feet out of the blanket?
Yes.
No.
No socks.
What about
on
the
there.
monsters under your bed? They can
There
bite
are
your
no
toes.
monsters. No, I'm airing out my toes. It's hot.
You're how old? Are you worried about monsters?
Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, I'm Ethan. That's Garrett. But you're probably wondering, who's this guy? This is our good friend Kyle, and this is the first episode of the Third Mic, the Third Hump. We're still kind of working on a name.
I like the third hump.
But basically, in between our normal episodes of me and Garrett, we're going to have some guests on. They could be our friends. They could be people that we want to talk to that we haven't talked to. They could be one of you guys listening right now. But we're going to kick off episode 1 of the Third Hump with Kyle Gold. Kyle Gold, say what's up.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Happy
Kyle
to be
Gold.
here. Happy to be
Kyle
here.
Gold, making history, the first guest on the Camel's Ego.
We've known Kyle since high school. Go back to our backyard football days.
I will say,
Kyle's an EBFL legend.
I will say, I was thinking about that. I don't remember how I became friends with Kyle. Was it through football? Was it through?
It was through football.
It was
with me.
definitely through
through
football.
football. Okay.
So I remember we were playing in the field one day, and Kyle was there, and I'm like, who's this guy? Like, oh, that's Alex's older brother. I'm like, pfft. And then the rest was history, Kyle. We were on the same team that one
this
tournament.
Was my first
Yeah.
ever EBFL team.
Snow
yeah.
tournament. Yeah.
Yes, sir, the
Just
snow
just
tournament.
so everyone knows, this is not real football. This is backyard football.
Yeah.
We played backyard football all in high school. Had a good time with the friend group, but we got to bring that back. Play some more football. But anyways, we got to get into some of these new segments that we're going to be doing with all of our guests.
I'm excited. Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's go. First, you guys got to get to know Kyle. You know, he's the first time on, so we're going to play a kind of a how well do we know Kyle game.
The
Kyle's
gum
got-
game, as we call it. I
Yes.
thought of this one, guys. This is going to be fun. You're going to like this.
It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, so basically, got 10 Kyle came up with 10 questions about himself. If we have to go more, we might. We'll see. But anyways, every question Ethan and I get wrong, we have to add a piece of gum into our mouths. And basically, whoever wins is who can speak. If you lose, if you can't speak, if you have too much gum in your mouth. So you'll have 3 attempts per question. If you get all 3 wrong, that's 3 pieces of gum in your mouth. Got 10 questions. We'll see how long we can go. Hopefully I can win.
Simple way to put it. The first one to be unable to speak between me and Garrett loses. Kyle is narrating this competition, asking questions about himself. You guys are going to learn about Kyle. Hopefully I know enough about Kyle because I want to whoop Garrett in this, but
I
Let's
picked
see.
out some very good questions, so
Yeah,
we'll
I'm a-
see here. Some are easy, some
not
are medium. Some
not
are
only if
difficult.
I get the question wrong, I have to eat a piece of gum, but if I get it right, the other guy has to take a piece.
Yes.
So
Yeah, if you don't get it right at all, then you're getting gum. So
I'm curious to see how hard these questions are.
yeah, and I hope if you're only listening and you're not watching, I really hope your ears aren't too annoyed by our mouths full of gum. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I feel
We'll
we
see how audible we are.
I feel we should show the viewers our gum of choice here for today.
Yes, that's a good point. This is Ethan's gum.
Juicy fruit.
Yeah, sponsor us.
I'm a wuss. I can't handle peppermint because I think it's spicy.
What?
Juicy fruit is amazing.
Come
though.
on.
Pepperoni and mint spicy. Spicy.
I was
Nah.
like 14 till I started brushing my teeth with mint toothpaste. I know we flamed me in the past about my dental hygiene, but I would use like a watermelon flavored
Oh
one.
my
No,
word. That's
come
not clean in anything. But
Yeah,
anyways, our gum's juicy fruit. We'll see how long we can go. Is this even bubble gum? It's just gum.
It's
It's
just
fruit.
gum.
It's fruit.
Yeah, it's juicy.
That's juicy.
fruit.
Alright,
It's the original.
I don't think I've had juicy fruit since like 5th grade, but
And
we'll
also,
roll with it.
as kind of a way, if Kyle asks a question and we both might know it, first, I'm sorry for hitting you that hard. You have to kind of buzz in by tapping Kyle. And
Sure.
whoever taps him first gets to lock in their answer
Okay.
first.
I'm essentially a punching bag here. Boys.
Yeah, it'll
So,
be like a.
that's
like
a good way to break
tap.
them in.
A tap.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good way. I might left hook them.
No, God, no.
But let's
Okay.
get right into it. First
Yes,
question.
sir. All right. So first question is, what is my favorite color?
Oh my goodness.
I gotta. Oh man, blue.
Yes.
Boom!
Correct.
that piece a go, Ethan. Let's go. That's just a high probability guess right there.
This is such a stupid idea.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
I didn't know that one, but I got it right.
Was this like a set thing, like since you were 5, or do you constantly change your favorite color? My favorite color is also
I've had
blue.
this as my favorite color since I was a kid. I just, for some reason,
Blue's a classic.
Blue's just a satisfying color to look at.
If you're a kid that likes red, go away.
I agree with that.
Nah, some red can work. It depends. Like, I can't wear straight red, but if it was mixed with like a black or like a different color, I feel like it can work.
I think red is just too. Red and blue are both dominant, but blue's the cool dominant. Red is the outrageous dominant.
Well, what's interesting is like I don't really have that many color like straight up blue shirts, but like just the color blue itself is just very eye pleasing to look at.
It's cool.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
All right, next question is, what is my favorite fruit?
That's me. Banana?
Yes.
I was gonna say.
Come on!
I was gonna say apple anyway, because of the cabin when Evan took your apples.
Bro, let's go.
Oh, God.
You love bananas though. That's your go-to pre-workout.
I do
snack.
remember him eating bananas on like some peanut butter bread.
Piece number 2.
That one time. Let's go. All right, you ready
All
over
right.
there, Ethan?
I'm good.
All right.
I can hear you're really chewing into that bike. All right. Question 3.
All right. Question 3. If I could play in a sports league, which sport would I play? I that was literally like simultaneous.
See, I
Quick
want
rock,
to know
paper.
the answer
Actually,
before
I'll
I
give
touch
it. I'll
him.
give it to Ethan.
Give it to Ethan?
Go ahead.
Football.
Yes.
Okay. Eat that
That's
piece.
what
Garrett.
I should have taken.
I was
that.
thinking basketball, but and the NFL is every kid's dream.
Oh yeah, no. Football's
You'd play for the Eagles.
yeah, I would. If I
Quarterback.
could.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can sling it a little bit. Yeah.
How do you like the juicy fruit, Garrett?
I'm a mint guy, so.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, is it not mint? Like, what's the
It's fruit. Juicy fruit.
Yeah, but like, what kind of fruit are you tasting here?
I honestly can't describe it.
I'd say it's a banana flavor.
A banana. That's
I don't.
interesting.
I can't describe it.
Yeah, I'm more mint. All right, we ready for the next question?
Next question. Let's do
All
it.
right, next question. Who is my least favorite college/NFL quarterback?
Least favorite.
Yep, my least
Oh!
favorite.
I know this.
Who is it?
I think I know your favorite. I didn't touch him, so it's your.
Justin Fields.
No.
Ah, I
He's
thought
an
you
Ohio-
hated Ohio
he's not-
State quarterbacks.
Trey McSorley.
Yes.
Yes!
Trace McSorley.
So
is
I have
my
to eat
least
2
favorite
pieces because I
college
got it wrong and
quarterback.
Garrett got it right. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I screamed so loud that the thing came up that said, "Don't scream so loud."
I thought you loved Trace McSorley.
I thought that's
no.
what I originally thought, but then I remembered he's from Penn State. He's an Ohio State fan.
You like Ohio State?
Yeah, I'm a
Oh.
fan. But the thing is, like, that's not really the reason. The reason why I don't like him is because he was terrible at Penn State,
Yeah.
and he was sought out to be this good quarterback going into the NFL, but he
Okay.
was never going to be that good.
Pieces 3 and 4.
This
It's
is
getting
easy.
it's getting full in here.
I would have won the other one too if I pushed for. I gave him the turn. I had the right answer.
But before we get to this next question, what made you think my least favorite quarterback was Justin Herbert?
Justin
Justin Fields.
Oh,
I
Justin
could have sworn.
Fields.
I could have sworn you had such a fascination with hating on Ohio State quarterbacks like Fields.
Oh, No, not with Ohio State. No.
Okay.
there you go.
Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, sorry. It's just like this.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Those who can't see, we have about 1 million wires under us.
Yeah.
We're doing the best we can.
All right. So next question is, who is my favorite artist?
Juice WRLD.
Yep.
That's an easy one.
I'm happy you know a lot. I would have said that, but you were just faster than me.
I'm disappointed, Ethan.
Are you even awake over there? We're recording late, so
Yeah.
this is your bedtime.
There's a lot of gum flowing through me right now. Piece 5.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so how many questions was that? Was that 5 questions?
I think that was 5.
So do you want to go double gum here? Because right now I'm not even close to losing. I got
Yeah,
one
sure.
piece of gum.
Okay.
Let's go double.
All right.
2 pieces of gum per wrong answer.
I feel like I can fit 20 pieces in here.
All right, 2 pieces per wrong answer now. You're getting crazy.
We ready here?
Let's go.
All right. Next question. Am I a shorts or long pants type of person?
Shorts.
Yes.
That's so obvious. I've never seen
You were wearing shorts today, and we're in the middle of winter.
I'm currently wearing shorts, and it's
I
30 degrees outside.
am as well. Oh wow, this 2 pieces. This is triple of what I have in my mouth right now.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Are we ready for the next question here?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You have 5 in your mouth, Ethan?
Yes.
Dang, I got 3. This is adding up. All right.
All right. Next question is, what was my nickname in high school?
The robot?
No.
Goldie.
Yes.
Yeah!
Yes.
Shout out to Vec.
I never would have gotten that, man.
Did anyone other than
I
Vec
do
call you
remember
that? Or
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, my algebra teacher called me that, and Coach Schaefer called me that.
Let's go.
I'm not looking forward to this.
The robot. The disrespect coming from Garrett. The robot.
That's what I know, man.
Yeah. I honestly did not think you were gonna get that, Ethan. That was like something that's like
I
haven't really talked about much, but I mean, it kind of gives it away because it's in my Instagram profile name. So
I just think of Vec.
Oh.
Let's
Yeah.
go, Goldie Santa Ball.
yes, sir. Shout out Frank Vecchio. All right. So next question is, am I an outdoors or indoors person?
Outdoors.
Yep.
Why did I not hit his arm? It was
Yeah.
a 50-50 shot.
I'm on the comeback.
Oh my.
You're winning now. I got 7. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a sec.
We're adding up here. It's already tough. It's like the gag reflexes are really hitting. I don't know how much more I can go.
Let's go.
While you get that set up, I'll explain why I'm an outdoors person. Essentially, I love being active, so I like doing anything sports related. So I prefer to be outdoors rather than being inside doing nothing.
Yeah, Kyle's not the go-to gamer in our group.
I'm overthinking.
You're always at Lorraine Hollow hooping.
Yeah, I'll game, but on my downtime. So next question: do I take cold or warm showers?
I swear if it's not cold or not warm, it's got to be warm.
That is correct.
Thank you. I don't know anyone who naturally takes a cold
Salty.
shower.
Alex been starting to take cold showers.
I finish my showers in the cold, but
Yeah.
it's 80%
People
warm.
take cold showers, but no one wants to take a cold shower.
Yeah, I don't. I said it to like lukewarm. I don't want to make it too cold because sometimes it's just
Cold showers in the
Too
summer,
much.
man. Don't sleep on them.
might have to
Remember,
try
2.
it.
You
Yeah.
put
Oh,
it
yeah,
on?
2.
Okay.
1, 2.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
So now we both have 7.
Yep. And this is the last question.
You might
Okay.
have to think of some on the spot, Kyle.
All right.
I got a
Well,
little
I do have a bonus question because this is the 10th question here. I do have one more question, but it's a dumb one. But we'll see how this I mean that's not this question, but
Okay.
so the next question is, what is my most watched movie at the movie theaters?
Oh gosh.
Oh.
I'm not a movie guy. I'm kind of screwed.
I
here.
highly doubt either one of you is gonna get this.
Do we have to take 3 guesses? I feel like we have to. We can't pass on it.
Yeah,
Ethan,
you
I-
have to get 3 guesses out.
Honestly, Ethan has a shot. I don't know if you do.
I'll add 1 piece of gum.
Avengers Infinity War.
No.
Okay.
That's 2. I'll add 1 piece of gum if you can tell me the genre of movie.
Action.
That didn't really do anything.
Action?
I'm going to eat my 2 pieces for Infinity War.
Oh gosh. No, I got plenty.
I might as well lock in my second answer.
Well, here, should we give you a hint then, since Garrett asked for a hint?
Well, I added gum for my hint.
Okay.
So it's up to him. I'm running out of room here. Man.
I'll add a piece of gum for 1 hint. Is it an MCU movie?
It is not an MCU movie.
That's a good question. I was thinking that, but
All right.
I'll ask one more question. Or yeah, for a hint. Can I get a timetable like within 2 to 3 years? Like what era of movie we talking? Like last 3 years?
This
Previous-
movie was from around 2011.
Oh jeez.
Yes.
I was going to say 12 Rounds 2 with John Cena. That's not my answer because that came out earlier.
Yeah.
I'll go with Grown Ups.
No.
Add 2 pieces. What the heck?
If I get one wrong, that's,
What movie have you seen more than any MCU movie?
Oh, you'll be surprised by this. I mean, I can just give you another hint if you want.
Throw out some hints,
Yeah,
but I'm
give
not.
us-
I'm
give
not
us a
adding
free
gum at
hint.
this point.
All right,
Give us a free-
I'll give you a free hint. It stars Hugh Jackman.
that doesn't help me. I don't even know who that is.
Okay.
You don't know who Wolverine is?
Yeah, but it's not Wolverine. You just
No.
Yeah, that's not my guess, by the way. But
Yeah.
Now, I said it's not an MCU movie, but it could be an X-Men movie. Not my guess.
Oh. You just one more guess. I'm taking 2 more because I'm just giving up.
I'll throw in my third guess. Is it X-Men Origins Wolverine?
No.
All right.
2 more pieces each, and the last question.
All right. So wait. So should I move on to the next question?
Oh my.
Well,
here.
let me put these in
I am
first.
not fitting 3 more pieces, and I'll tell you that.
Okay. So should I at least give what the answer was though?
Yeah.
All right. So the answer was real steel.
Oh, I think I
I remember
remember you
that
having
is-
a fascination with that. You and Alec loved that movie for some reason.
Yeah, we saw it in the movie theaters like 7 or 8 times. But the thing is, the reason why we saw it 7 or 8 times was because back then there was this $2 movie theater that we would go to. It was like $2 to $5. So we would just always go see it in the movie theaters every week then, because it was the most entertaining thing that was out right at that time.
All right, last question. If I get this wrong, I think I'm done. Look at me.
Oh yeah.
You can't even understand me.
I mean, this is probably the dumbest question I probably came up with, but am I a sock shoe person, or am I a shoe sock or like sock shoe?
You butchered the second one, so I'm saying it's the first one. Sock, shoe, shoe.
Yes.
This is my last piece of gum, but I can still go. So how are we gonna do this, Garrett?
You can still 2 more pieces.
I need a piece from you.
And what's crazy is that was the second question I created on for this interview.
You still gone?
What?
I feel you ran out of gum.
Yeah, I'm still going though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do about this.
Now,
Do you have any questions off the top of your head?
off the top of my head. Oh God.
If not, then I think I won. Because I'm 4 pieces ahead right now.
You have more gum?
I got 3 more left. I just gave you one.
Well, we're not going till that gum is gone.
Do I prefer iCarly or Drake and Josh?
All right, Carly. Which one is
Do you
it?
know the answer?
I actually got to think now.
Well, now he knows who he's screwing.
I'll give it to you. Even
Is that 2?
that one, I should have came up with a better question, but that was the toss up
This
for
can't
me.
be good for me.
I was
I
put on
mean,
the spot.
I can't lose with 1 more piece of gum. Just give up. Just give up.
No.
He's
Say
not
a full
giving up.
sentence right now. He can't even speak.
He's got a mouthful of gum, boys.
He can't speak.
I like eating steak. You know what I said.
That I didn't understand that second part. All right, 1 more question. We got 1 piece of gum. It's not gonna make a difference, but
One more question. All right, let me try to think here. One more question.
could be anything.
Really trying
Putting our guest on the spot. He's gagging.
Oh no!
Come on, come on.
Ask the question.
He's gagging.
I'm trying to think here. I didn't think I needed to come up with this many questions.
Yeah.
No, he's obviously in pain. How do I not win this already?
You got 1 piece left?
I got one.
We'll go till we use up.
He can't even speak.
Do I prefer the summer or the winter?
Come on.
Summer.
Yes.
You didn't touch him.
Yeah.
Boom.
There we go. There was a question to come up with.
That's the end of it. I'll eat my piece.
Congrats, Garrett. You won.
I know Kyle more than Ethan. He's about to throw up, man.
Uh-oh.
Let me see that too.
Uh-oh.
my.
Oh!
That's a lot of gum.
That is a lot of gum.
Oh, where'd it go? On my old biology book too.
It's just...
It's not good tasting gum. Not good tasting. I mean, maybe that much hurts it, but
I don't want to have
I
another.
will
piece
just
of
say,
juicy
ladies and
fruit.
gentlemen, it would depend on the day of whether or not I prefer iCarly or Drake and Josh. It depends on...
You think it's
depends on my
iCarly until you
mood.
start watching some Drake and Josh, man.
Yeah. Jerry Trainer being the worker at the movie theaters, that was a whole different vibe. Crazy
Crazy Steve, you missed it. We were having if you could have any 3 fictional people over for dinner, who would you invite? I took Crazy Steve with one of my options.
got so many
He-
gum wrappers now.
He would cause so much trouble. I
You'd be
mean,
a
he'll at
blast
least
to
teach
have.
you that the cow says moo, though.
Yeah. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
The cow says moo.
A better person to have those conversations with. I watched Drake and Josh, but not enough. Oh gosh.
It didn't come
That
on.
was,
that was nice.
No more burps from me.
It didn't
guys.
come on enough during my time growing up, so it was mostly iCarly.
Whew, it's gonna be something listening back on this. Just hearing how
I was
terrible.
surprised. What was that? Like at least 15 pieces?
How many's in a pack? Because you had 4 extra pieces plus that. Does it say on the
There's
bottom?
Wait, it
there's
says it right here,
15 6 in
yeah.
a pack.
So yeah, 15-6.
So you had 19.
Wow. I might
I
enter
had-
myself in like a gum eating tournament.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I was
man.
gagging at 11, so
Yeah.
thank goodness I blew you out there. But all right, next up, let's transition
Jeez.
to this is I think gonna be my favorite. I think it's gonna have me cracking up. But this is the Camel Quiz. Every guest that comes on, you got to go through our Camel Quiz. We got to see how intelligent you really are in front of the cameras, in front of the mic. So, Camel Quiz. This is what it is. There are 4 topics I'm gonna throw at Kyle. 1 easy, 2 regular, and 1 difficult. I'm gonna. Kyle is 30. We say 30 seconds on each.
30 seconds for each
30
topic.
seconds for each topic.
Okay.
He has to best explain that topic. So I'll be keeping track of his good points and his bad points. Every good point he makes towards that topic and explaining it, that's a point. If he says something dumb about that topic, he loses a point.
You've only got 30
So-
seconds, so you got to get out as much information as possible, Kyle. I'll have
All
the
right.
timer right next to you.
So yeah, let's say I'm explaining the rainbow. I'd go, there's red, there's blue, there's like you got to be quick with it. You don't want to over-explain over. You don't want 2 sentences explaining one
Okay.
point. You got to be quick. You got 30 seconds. You want as many points as possible. But the faster you go, you might say something dumb and lose a point. So
All right.
Ethan will be keeping track of the time. I will keep track of the score. Obviously, this isn't a perfect quiz as it's off of my judgment, but
This
that's
will
the
be
Camel
interesting.
Quiz. That's the Camel Quiz.
Very interesting. I don't know how I'll do, to be honest.
Well, you're the first one, so you can't embarrass yourself too much. There's no one else to go off of, but
By the end of the 30 seconds, you should have nothing left from your brain. Throw it all out there, Kyle.
All right.
Get every thought out of that Kyle Gold brain of yours.
Yeah.
all right, so
You
Ethan,
ready?
once you
4
give the first topic, 30 seconds starts, I will keep track of
I'm
good,
giving the
bad.
topics too.
If you had the timer, it would be easier for you to know when the timer ends and then when you want to bring up the next
Okay.
topic.
Okay.
So I can if you want. It's up to you. What do you think will be easier?
Does it matter what topic I start with? Because I don't really remember
I'm just
the preference you had.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Kyle, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Kyle?
Let's go.
Explain how to make a grilled cheese. Time starts now.
So you want to get the butter. You want to spread the butter onto the bread. And then you want to put the cheese on top of the bread in between the 2
Ooh.
pieces of bread where it doesn't have butter.
Oh.
And then you want to make sure the pan is nice and warm. And you
Halfway
wanna-
there.
And then you want to put the bread, put your grilled cheese
10 seconds,
onto
Kyle.
the pan, and then wait for like a
Come
few
on,
minutes,
Kyle.
and then flip it onto the other side. Let it cook for a little bit, and then
3,
the cheese should
2,
be melted by then.
1. Kyle, explain how to pick up a girl at the gym. Time starts now.
So the way I think it should be done is you wait until she is at least done with her set, or
Okay.
doesn't have like music in her ears.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
way, like there's a way to like be able to approach her. And when you approach her, I would probably say something like, "Oh, like I like your
10 seconds left.
I like your hair.
I
or
like your hair,
or
yeah.
like your smile,
Ooh.
or like your
5
eyes."
seconds.
You don't want to talk about like what they're wearing because that makes that makes her think that like you're paying attention to her outfit.
All right, Kyle, explain proper dental hygiene. Time starts now.
Proper dental hygiene. Okay, so
Come on, Kyle.
You want to brush your teeth every day. You want to put on deodorant. You want to
how
take
many-
a shower.
Dental hygiene, Kyle.
Oh, dental
hygiene.
hygiene. Oh no.
How many times do you brush your day?
I brush
What?
my teeth twice a day.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't.
I make sure that do it for like
10
2
seconds.
minutes.
10 seconds.
2 minutes of like getting each tooth. Also want to make sure to floss.
Okay. 3 seconds. Anything else?
Shoot, I don't know.
Okay. Time. Kyle, explain how a new language is created.
Oh my god.
Go. Come on, Kyle.
How a
30
new
seconds,
language
this
is
is it.
created.
This is it.
How does a civilization create a language? Get it out there,
No,
Kyle. Come on.
I don't know. This is like a
You're
random
failing.
topic.
You're failing.
I mean, look at some Mayan scriptures or whatever. And I don't know.
Mind scriptures.
What is a mind?
A
Keep
Mayan
going, keep going.
scripture?
10 seconds.
I don't know.
You are stumbling.
This is a tough topic. I don't know how to create a language.
2,
Nah,
1. That's
Nah,
time.
that was a dumb one. That was a dumb.
That
topic.
was the tough one. There was one tough. That was the very tough one.
That
It'll
was-
be
I
that.
cannot explain to you how a new language is created.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
The only question I have is what is a mind scripture? I've never
I'm
heard
thinking
of
of
that.
like one of those like things that you would just see on like a Stone Age like wall where like it's like paintings of like Stone Age stuff like that.
I don't know.
Hieroglyph?
Hieroglyphics?
But does that explain how a new language was created? I do not think so.
I have no clue how
I
a new
don't-
language
I'd
was
say that's a
created.
Yeah, I
display
don't
of
know.
a language. We're not good. We're not smart enough to grade
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But if you said something that we're like, oh, that's actually really smart, then I would have given you that.
I would have
basically-
said something that has to do with music, I
Yeah.
think. 'Cause music
Nah.
is the universal language, and then you stem off from there.
Well, the thing is, here, like, actually, do we even know how music was created?
I can create. Yeah, I don't know. This is getting really philosophical.
Yeah, how was music created? Like, how does one determine what is music back then?
I
Yeah.
feel like music's been around very long, though. This isn't like a current or a recent discovery. Music's been around.
But
I don't know.
when
Yeah,
if two guys were standing next to each other and the one was like farting and the other guy was like, "Yo, that sounds kind of good. Can you do that again?" And like he starts dancing. Like that is how music
Yeah.
would have been created.
All right, are you ready for my score, though?
Oh God.
So
All right.
I'm not gonna say how many valid points yet. I'm gonna say what he missed on. What was the second topic again?
How to pick up a girl at the gym.
Yes, he
Kyle
said.
said, "I like your hair. I
Yes,
like your
that
face."
was the hair one. That I think that's a turn off. I gave that as a negative point. If you go up to a girl and
Wow.
say I like your hair, I think that's a little weird. That's my personal
Yeah,
take.
well, I was coming off the
But-
spot, trying to think off the top of my head real
I-
quick.
I-
Try to get going.
There- there's-
nice shirt. I think that's
there's
the
a
best
po-
way.
there's a
Nah,
positive-
I don't think clothing would work though
Okay.
because it makes you seem like you're paying more attention to what they're wearing
Ooh,
and how
yeah.
they're looking.
Good
'Cause
point.
With how gyms are now today, where like girls are recording themselves trying to catch
The
guys.
tripod. Look
Yeah.
out for the tripod,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, but anyways, for the hygiene one, you brought up deodorant. That is not dental hygiene.
Yeah.
That was
Yep.
a point.
I at first thought it was just hygiene. I didn't think.
Yep. And then this one's being a little more critical. But you said you brush your teeth every day. You should have said. you
Nah,
brush your
he
teeth-
said twice a day.
He
I
fixed
said
it. He
Yeah.
fixed it. I did give him a
Oh.
point for
Okay.
twice a day, but it cancels out because he came off saying every day, which every day that comes off
Okay.
as once.
Okay.
Very minor. And then I took 1 point away for the final one just because he just
That was
said
a
he
car
There's
just
crash.
just
said, I don't-
nothing.
he
Yeah,
just said, I don't
that's
know.
fair.
But anyways, that's 4 negative points, and in total, he had 3 good points for the first one, 5 good points for how to pick up a girl. That was his
All right.
best.
There
and
you
then
go.
3 good points for dental hygiene.
And you knew how to make a grilled cheese it sound like. I was
I
impressed.
mean, it doesn't. I'd never made a grilled cheese before, but I mean, it doesn't sound that difficult.
So we got 11 minus 4. That is 7 points for Kyle Gold on the first ever
right.
Camel Quiz. So let's give him a round of applause. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I'd like to see someone else try to explain how one language is
I
created.
don't know, man.
Yeah, the hardest one is supposed to be set where you're not getting any. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
like we're trying to bring out a genius here without knowing.
Yeah.
So if
I'm
you would
gonna
have
search
somehow
that
known
up tonight. How languages are created.
Yeah, that will be something to look at afterwards.
there's a lot of
It's like
languages.
Diary
too.
of a Wimpy Kid. Your pa smells pa like.
I do know. Do you know the Bible
woman's
story
pa.
where they created all the different languages? They're building up.
I
the
know
tower.
that they're trying to build the tower to heaven, and God placed people all across the world.
Yeah, and he gave them all different languages.
Oh,
So
I didn't
that's
know.
kinda-
I didn't.
uh,
I forgot the
So
part that he
biblically-
gave them languages.
Biblically, that would be an answer for how some of them.
Oh,
were created.
okay.
That's the biblical answer. But obviously, languages were created after that. But yeah, there you go. 7 points for Kyle Gold, the perfect number.
I think
So-
that's solid.
I
Solid
thought you
for
did
a
well.
first
You
step.
did well.
You set the bar
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Let's see how the next guest will ever turn out to do.
Yes. So there's your keepsake for the
Hey,
episode.
put that on the fridge,
Woohoo!
Kyle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
One of my biggest accomplishments here.
All right. Well, last up here, we have our sleepovers draft. Transitioning quick here. Kyle is not one in our friend group to stay over at a sleepover. He always goes home and he likes to sleep in his own bed.
We
Can't-
thought he was a
can't blame him.
werewolf because you never see the guy past midnight.
Yeah, but anyways, we're gonna get to see what his ideal sleepover is with the sleepover draft.
All
I
right.
won, so I get to pick the order of the draft. That's right.
Yep,
So I
snake
picked
draft. So
Snake draft. I guess I'll give myself the first pick. Why not? And then
All right.
Kyle, you can have the second pick.
All
Ethan,
right.
you can have the third. Go in a
I'll take
nice
back
straight
So
line.
now for this draft, then, how does this work? Are we just picking
So-
random things off the top of our head, or do
So-
we have topics?
You're-
There's
you're
4
pick-
categories.
Okay.
Yes, 4 categories. You'll pick one from each. Here, I'll write down the 4 categories for you so you can look at it while we're
Dang,
drafting.
you're writing it down on my prize.
I'll write it on the back so it's
Alright.
hidden from the fridge display.
All right.
But we have your ideal food to eat, a sleeping spot, so that would be like the floor, the bed,
Okay.
wherever you want to sleep. We have a video game to play,
All right.
and we have an activity to do.
Okay.
So you're drafting the 4 things there that you would most want to do at a sleepover. So I'll write these down for you quick. But yeah, that's it. I have the first pick as well. I don't know which one I'm going to attack here first. I don't know what the most desirable topic would be.
I need to think. I need to channel my sleepover days back in high school.
And I'm going to try and draft. Yes, it'll be my liking too, but also those watching, I want to most relate to the audience. I want them to say have the best draft.
All right.
So, but we want to hear Kyle's what he would want because
Yes.
we're getting to know Kyle here on the podcast. So, first overall pick. Do I go food? Do I go sleeping? Actually, yes. I got to go sleeping. Give me a bed.
All right.
Give me a
That's-
bed.
That's the
Where
consensus
else are you
101,
sleeping?
I think.
Give me a bed. Who wants to sleep on anything else?
Yeah. No, not me. Not me at all.
I think that's the main thing for Kyle. Is if he didn't get a bed, he definitely
Yeah, that's like
wasn't.
the main reason you don't sleep over, because you want to sleep
I-
in your bed, right?
I mean, not really that, but like I
Oh.
also like to make sure I get enough sleep. 'Cause
Yeah.
Sleep's important to me.
Yes, that's
That is the most important thing to one's health. 8 hours of sleep, guys.
Yep. I love
So,
doing that at college, though.
Yeah.
so. Kyle, your next pick can be with any category. Does not have to be sleeping. You can
All right.
pick from video game, food to eat, activity.
All right. I'm gonna do one for food. I'm gonna say cookies.
Cookies.
Ooh.
Kyle is taking cookies as his ideal food.
So you can't eat anything else at this sleepover. You just have pure cookies, Kyle.
You're
Yeah.
going that strict? I'm saying there's just cookies present. Like you're guaranteed.
What's wrong
Okay.
with a
You
cookie?
can't
All
you
right.
can't strictly only eat cookies.
All right, all right.
I'm saying that you're just guaranteed to have cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. That's right. We're in the same document for. Never mind. But
All
that's a solid pick. That's what
Yeah.
Kyle likes. And
I have a 1 and 2 for the food. Cookies weren't on there, I'll tell you, Kyle.
All right.
But I don't think I'm going to go food or sleeping spot here. I got the back-to-back on the turn. I'm going to take my video game and activity here. I'm going to make the sleepover a fun one. I'll take Nintendo Land or Mario Chase as my video game to play. That's always such a fun time with the boys.
All right. That's interesting. I wouldn't.
Have you ever
thought of
played that?
No.
fun time. Most people can't relate.
Yeah.
Well,
We had a good time with those games. I don't know how wide stream.
this is my sleepover right here. If people are coming, we're going to have a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's think of an activity to do, though. I have 2 in my head. I think this activity, it brings a lot of laughter and humor to the party. It gives you a great workout, and it establishes the food chain of who's tougher, who's weaker among the friend groups. I'm going to take some basement boxing.
Basement
boxing.
boxing.
Okay.
When you're hanging out with the friends, and it's like, yo, who wants to box me? And it's like, I'll take
right.
you, sure. So at my sleepover, we're throwing hands with some people.
All right.
Ethan's just attacking. Both fun. Both
Yeah.
we've all done. I was always one to shy away from the boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got injured too many. Not a lot, but enough to where I'm not boxing. But it was very fun watching boxing.
Yeah.
I was always one to watch, and we have some good clips.
Me and
of
Kyle went head to head in my inflatable for the graduation
Yes.
party, buddy.
Yes.
an inflatable boxing ring. That was good.
Where I took you down.
All right, so now Kyle is the next pick. Ethan chose his video game and his activity. Kyle
All
can
right.
go with.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's got 3 options left.
All right. I'm gonna go with activity here. I was going back and forth with these two, but I'm gonna sell with this one for now. I'm gonna go with Pong. 'Cause
Okay.
I think doing a
For
nice
an
like,
activity to go. Activity to do. Okay.
Yeah. All you need is a table and get some like
I like that.
some solo cups out there, and 4 people can play. So
Boom.
Pong is a great way to make friends, too, because typically you reach out to someone that you want to
Yeah.
talk to at the party, that you want to learn more about. You're like, hey, you want to be my partner?
yeah,
And before you know it, you got a new possible best friend.
yeah.
Now, I am not one who goes to college, so I keep my games of Pong PG. Hopefully you guys too as well, but
Yeah, no, there isn't like it's not that kind of Pong where
yeah.
you just drink it after someone makes it.
It's a sleepover, not a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
different places.
Yeah.
I liked Dare Pong at a sleepover.
Now,
We
what's
didn't
that?
play it often, but basically
Oh,
there's a dare and
yeah,
there's
I
stuff.
remember that.
We did
Wow.
that a few times. Those were fun because there's
That
some
was
risk
fun.
involved.
Yeah.
So I think
I
Dare Pong is a
completely
little
forgot
better.
about that.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
But Pong's good too. There's
Like in
just
a
no
toilet seat.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
scare to Pong.
Yeah.
Scare Pong is scary, but it's also a lot of fun.
We're at Kyle's graduation party. We had the dream team of Pong. Me, you, Jared, and Adesh.
No, that was volleyball.
I think we've.
Did you guys do Pong?
Well, we were definitely
Because I know you guys were doing good at volleyball.
We probably split it up into 2 and 2
Yeah.
for Pong or something.
Yeah, that was a good time. It's definitely
Pong is a good pick.
good
yeah.
pick. Dare Pong. I can't take Dare Pong, but Dare Pong better than beer pong. So let's go. Did anyone? Yeah, Kyle took cookies as a food to eat. What gets me most excited? No, I can't go food. I don't. There's enough options for food. I'd be very happy with a lot of options. Video game. Let's go with 2K.
All right. That's a solid
It
pick.
was in between 2K and Madden. Nothing like playing some 2K.
I was thinking about that too.
What's it like? What's it called?
Street court, something like that.
I don't even know. But basically, you just put like a 3v3 together, and then you can play 2v2.
I think it's. I don't know.
What is that?
Pickup. I don't
play enough 2K.
I don't play 2K either.
What is it? Kyle should-
Blacktop.
Blacktop?
Yeah, Blacktop.
Yeah!
It's called Blacktop.
Blacktop. Yeah, those were always fun. I personally, I would say I probably like the Madden practice mode more, but I think more people can enjoy 2K.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I just like football more. But anyways, back to back, I just took 2K. An activity to do? Do I double down with the basketball? I don't know if that's the most fun. Ooh, what I'll go with is basement football.
Basement football.
This was mainly at Ben's house, but you'd have your quarterback and receiver,
Oh.
and you'd had 2 defenders. You had to cross a certain part in the basement. Those were fun times. I got injured doing that, but
Yeah.
playing football in the basement, that was a fun activity. So playing football in the basement, that's my pick.
All right.
So now I had the last pick.
All right.
And
So am I only allowed to pick one for each category?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got your food and you got your activity. So
All
you
right.
need to take a
And
sleeping
what did you
spot
pick for video game?
2K.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with video game here. I'll take Madden.
That was a good pick.
'Cause
I was obviously thinking about that. So
Yeah, good game of Madden practice mode.
Yep.
Just like how we would do it at sleepovers.
Yeah. One
Hey.
problem, I'm not saying mine doesn't get repetitive, but I do feel like your games get a little bit repetitive or something.
someone needs to keep,
Yeah.
because the way we do the practice mode is whoever's on offense, you rotate controllers when they turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And then you keep track of how many touchdowns you get from like the 10-yard line. So you guys score like a 90-yard touchdown to get a point. If you have a turnover, you rotate, and then everyone else is on defense.
Were you guys there when Ian had like 9 straight touchdowns with Tyreek Hill?
I don't remember.
We played that a lot.
That was
Probably-
something.
yeah.
He was on the verge of getting 10 straight touchdowns, and I think like Sean or something jumped on him and like
But-
ruined the controller or something.
And another thing with Madden, I always enjoyed. We didn't do this often, but the tournaments. I just remember you and Sean.
Yeah, that was something.
Where we did-
Oh, me versus Sean.
Yeah, where
Historic.
you guys put up 0 points in a full game of
Double
Madden.
overtime too. Yeah, 0-0.
That was the worst game.
Those were fun, but it took a lot to set up a whole tournament of Madden. Practice mode, you put it on like that, and you're playing.
Yep.
So this is your last 2 picks here, and you
Yeah.
got your
So I have
sleepover.
my sleeping spot and a food to eat. I'll get the food out of the way. Food is awesome. We love all types of food, but this food pairs great after I box because I took basement boxing. We're gonna be tired and sweaty. We need to cool down. So I'm going with like frozen treats, like ice cream and stuff, like an ice cream.
Pick A
Yeah,
frozen
yeah,
treats.
Yeah.
Frozen treats.
The Blue Bunny ice cream cones from Nathan's basement.
That's a bad pick.
No, hit the spot.
I don't.
If you are
I don't
if-
remember that.
You need to be sweating after you guys put in the work boxing, and you treat yourself to as many Blue Bunny ice cream cones as you want. They hit the spot.
I might have to do a better cold treat now that you picked one. I might have to pick a better one.
Yeah.
There's better.
I know
frozen
there's
treats.
one that our friends go crazy about, specifically when they're over at my house.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Kyle,
Oh wait, no, I have one
No,
more.
yeah,
I have
he
one
has
more.
one more pick.
I tried to jump him.
It's the sleeping spot. Oh, once you get rid of the bed, there's really not too much. I'm gonna take this one because this one is personal. You bring it yourself. It should be clean because it's yours. You wash it. I'll take a sleeping bag.
Yeah, I knew you were
I
gonna
love
go with
sleeping
that.
bags. I think they are so incredibly cozy.
That's
I brought a
another bad
sleeping
pick.
bag. What?
I know.
There's your feet are trapped. You can't get any airflow with your feet.
I love that. When I
No,
sleep
that's
in a
like wearing
bed, when I
socks.
sleep,
it's like wearing socks when you sleep.
I sleep with socks on. And
No,
not
What
only
is
that,
wrong with you?
Yeah,
I
no,
tu-
don't
What?
know.
Socks when you
and
sleep.
I tuck the
Yeah,
blanket
no,
under my
Ethan, I
toes
don't-
when I sleep too.
Two? That's 2 layers on your feet.
Yeah,
No,
I-
you got
You
to
sleep with your feet out of the blanket?
Yes.
No.
No socks.
What
on.
about the
Ethan.
monsters under your bed? They can
There
break
are
your
no
toes.
monsters. No, I'm airing out my toes. It's hot.
You're how old and you're worried about monsters?
If it's hot out,
Look.
okay, maybe
No.
I might even throw the blanket off if it's hot out. But
Terrible.
I
But
know
you're,
my-
but you're sleeping in a sleeping bag. How's it going to be warm?
Terrible.
I-
Terrible.
You're
I
already
am
on the
I am
floor, which is
contained-
cold.
I'm contained with my own body heat.
Terrible.
Once you choose your sleeping spot, I will tear it apart, and
Look,
I know
look.
what it's gonna be,
Okay.
Kyle.
Look.
All right.
Heat leaves. It exits your body in 3 places: your face, your hands, and the bottom of your feet. You covering up with 2 layers, you're trapping way too much
Yeah.
heat
I love
on
bun-
such a specific area of your body.
That's why
That's uncomfortable.
I love being cold because you can bundle up. I would roll myself
Yes.
up like in a blanket burrito when
I
I
don't
was
care
little.
how
All right.
cold the room is. My
Babies
feet.
are bundled, and look how comfy they are.
No, that's a problem with onesies too. When the feet are covered, so uncomfortable. Same thing with sleeping bags.
You guys have no sense of comfort.
Sleeping bags.
I mean,
I would rather sleep with a blanket on the floor than in a sleeping bag.
I don't even think I've ever slept in a sleeping bag before, to be honest. I don't remember.
I mean, they're mainly there for
Terrible.
camping, and I've never gone camping.
Only good
but
thing about a sleeping bag is like the Cars themed sleeping bag or the Scooby Doo themed.
the only
Yeah.
bad thing about a sleeping bag is if someone were to like break in and try to murder me while
And
I
you're
was
stuck.
sleeping, I am stuck. I'll give you that. But no
Terrible.
one's ever tried to murder me while I was sleeping.
Terrible pick.
Garrett,
We got to move on. Let's see. I want to see Kyle.
Hold
sleep.
up. Going back to you. What were you saying about like that cars thing?
You have different themed sleeping bags, which you can
Well-
with a blanket too.
Hold up. So here's an interesting thing here. So as a kid, I had like this like thing that was like, it was like a retractable thing. You could turn it into a couch and you could turn it into a bed. But this was like for very little kids. So I was probably like four years old. But it was like Thomas the Tank and Jim.
Thomas
and it
the
was
Tank?
Like, yeah.
Thomas the Train.
What kind of shows are you watching?
Or
Thomas the
yeah,
Train.
Thomas the Train. Sorry, my bad.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah. But anyways, it was like a retractable thing where like it was a small thing and you would you can retract it into like a bed or you could put it up and it'll be like a couch.
Is that your pick?
Nice.
No, that is not my
Okay.
pick. I just wanted to
A
go
4-year-old
talk about
bed.
something
You had
right there because you were
Thomas
talking
the
about
Tank.
cars.
Thomas the Tank.
I never had the luxury of having a train or race car bed. I never met anyone that had that either.
we both used to have cool bunk beds though.
Yeah.
I had the bunk bed for a little bit. Yeah, that was dope.
I did as well.
You
but we
had 2
aged.
bunk beds.
Yeah, we were loaded up on bunk
That
beds.
was a flex.
Now, question here: is the bunk bed an option, or is that just count as a bed?
That's a bed. You cannot
Okay.
pick anything that involves a bed.
Okay, so
So,
my pick will be the couch then.
Crumbs, because everyone's sitting on the couch, Kyle. How are you
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
sleep when you look under yourself and you got potato chip crumbs all over you? That's why I took sleeping bag. The couch is really comfortable. You can recline it if you
I was-
want, but
I mean,
The couch is so much better.
I was debating between that or an air mattress.
ooh, okay.
But I feel like a couch would be more comfortable.
Yeah. The only thing with the couch that I remember is that everyone else is also sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
So either your head or your feet is running into someone else's head
You
or
wake
someone else's feet.
wake up with a mouthful of foot.
Like if it's an L-shaped bed, you're sleeping
Yeah.
here, your head's here, someone else sleeping there. Their feet's right here,
Yep.
their head's right there. It's the only thing with the
I'm
couch.
all by
Not
myself
always-
in my
not
sleeping
always there,
bag.
too.
I'm all by myself in my sleeping bag. Even if you're in a bed, there's always that weird kid that tries to crawl into the bed with you because he's like, "Yo, man, there's no other spot. Just let me
No,
me
most-
share it, please."
Most sleepovers.
Who's doing that to you?
Sean probably did it once.
Sleepovers are
We're not-
normally
Okay,
in the
probably.
basement. If you're sleeping in the bed, you're like in the guest room, all by yourself, just relaxing. Most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, sleepovers can be in your bed too if it's like a 1 or 2 person sleepover. but most of ours were like 8-person sleepovers. So you're throwing kids in the basement. You got a couch. You get the bed. You're going upstairs.
All right.
So that's ultimate. Like you're doing things right if you're able to get the bed in your friend group. But I still have my last pick.
That's not a bad pick, Kyle, the couch, but
Yeah.
I was going to take couch, but I just thought of the crumbs.
But what would you think if I took air mattress?
I would have thought this is the kid that tries way too hard at a sleepover. He brings a frickin' giant box with an air mattress.
Hey, I used to have
But
like
I would have respected it because that kid puts in the work that nobody else puts in.
for my birthday
Yeah.
parties growing up. I would have
I think that's okay. It's still recording.
here.
What does that say?
It just says that he has low battery.
It says low battery. We're still at 45 minutes.
But anyways, for like
Always
the air mattress, I would have like when I would have people over for a birthday party back when I was like 10, my mom would bring out the air mattress and had multiple people sleep on it.
That's the thing. The couch is always there 24/7. The air mattress only comes out on special occasions.
Yeah.
I never had a special occasion where I used one, but
Yeah.
Yeah, air mattresses are loud too, setting them up. That's the only thing for me.
Yeah.
It's annoying everyone else for a large portion of the time. But I got to take my last pick yet. Yeah, I'm taking the freeze pops. I'm taking Ethan's freeze pop.
Freeze pops.
The long, cold.
I wouldn't go for a freeze
Flavorful.
pop.
You take 8 of those things.
I
you
think
feel
you kind of only took that
refreshed.
to combat me taking the frozen
so much better
treat.
than his. So much better than his.
I'm
Pizza-
surprised you guys would pass up on
The
like
only thing-
ice cream cake or
Pizza
something
going
or, like, cake.
undrafted.
I thought
Pizza.
about
Oh, yeah,
pizza,
pizza
and
too,
wings. Wings are more premium. Pizza's expected.
Yeah, yeah.
Pizza's expected.
I
I'm
was-
picking the best.
What about
And-
some chips?
I'm not a chip person in
Okay.
general. I'm
The
not a chip
chips
person.
just supplement something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, chips are expected. Freeze pops, it's a nice luxury. It was mainly at Ethan's place that we had freeze pops, and it was nice. The only thing
Alright.
is you
They
want to
are
have scissors on
so
hand.
good.
Yeah.
No one wants to a bunch of ice pops.
Yeah.
I was hoping I'd be able to draft the entire freezer with my pick, but that's
No.
not realistic.
Unfortunate.
So
Yeah, but
I would much rather have a frozen treat like freeze pops or, in my case, the Blue Bunny ice cream cones than chips. Because I'm just finishing up boxing, Kyle. I'm sweating. I need something to cool me down, you know.
Yeah.
So
but
you can eat your cookies.
Yeah,
all
some
dessert
nice-
items too. No one took a nice dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was everyone's sleepover again? You want to start it off,
I
Garrett?
started off. My food to eat was the freeze pops. Sleeping on a bed. I won the draft with that pick. Really, I'm sleeping on a bed. Video games, 2K. Activity is basement football.
That's a good
All right,
sleepover.
yeah.
That's a good time.
Kyle?
So my options were I took cookies for food,
Ooh.
I took the couch for sleeping, I took Madden for video games, and then for my activity I picked Pong.
That's also a good time.
For someone who has not been to many sleepovers, good job, Kyle.
Yeah, yeah.
Good job.
I took Nintendo Land for my game. I took basement boxing for my activity. Finished basement boxing with some Blue Bunny ice cream cones. The chocolate covered ones too.
Not helping.
And then I'm sleeping in my sleeping bag. And I'm going to feel great. It's going to be one of the best sleeps of my life.
Terrible. On the floor too. You're guaranteed to sleep on the floor in a sleeping
Yeah.
bag.
I'm on the bag on
You
the floor.
drafted basically a blanket. Like if I drafted the blanket, that's
No,
where
because I'm sleeping on a blanket with the blanket on me, essentially.
on the floor.
Yeah, but that's just to me that's too many layers. I feel like you would just get too warm.
And you're just sleeping on the floor, basically. Is what
Maybe I could be sleeping naked in that sleeping bag. You don't
But
know
at a
because it's just-
sleepover, you're
it's-
sleeping naked?
It's just me in that
What-
sleep. It's just me in that sleeping bag. You don't know who else. No one else is in there.
Who else sleeps nude at a sleepover?
I don't know. You're on the couch, so you don't have the option to sleep.
But you
nude.
stayed over at my college recently. Were you naked?
No, maybe. No, I wasn't. I was
Oh
not
my
naked.
God.
No, man. I did not expect to go there today, but
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no.
sleep in a sleeping bag tonight, just because of how
on the
comfy
floor,
it is.
on the floor,
On the
not on your
floor?
bed, on the floor.
My basement floor is a carpet. Okay.
Sli-
Alright.
Carpet's not doing that much. You're sleeping on the floor.
Another good
Cement probably under that.
Another good pick for sleeping spot if you're on the lower if you're in the lower class of the friend group and you don't get the bed or the couch or the sleeping bag or air mattress, you need to like find a corner with like a nice cool vent and like just bundle yourself up with like some stuffed animals and pillows. That is
What
a
a
vibe.
stuffed animal.
That's like a pillow.
Your sleeping
God.
whatever is not good.
Yeah. But
The stuffed animals, the sleeping bag. Oh,
compared to usual sleepover sleeping spots, I will take a sleeping bag, man. I've had to deal with much worse. I would sleep in positions where I'm sitting upright sometimes. And that
Oh,
would not
man.
feel good.
Oh God.
But there's your draft. Let us know in the comments or
Whose sleepover would you want to come now?
yes, who had the best
You
draft?
definitely want my sleepover. Let's be real.
It's not Ethan's sleepover.
Yeah, definitely not Ethan's.
It's not Ethan's sleepover. That's all that matters.
Oh,
I think
my.
half of your options were bad too. Half of your picks. So I think our picks were much.
You don't
better.
have the experience of being at a sleepover.
And
he had a better draft.
Yeah, I don't go
Oh.
to sleepovers that often. I feel like I have a much better draft than you.
Ah.
Yeah, toss that water out then. Yeah, that was just bad. Oh,
on my bed.
yeah, on his bed.
I didn't mean. I thought.
I
it
mean, at
would
least
be-
you
I thought
weren't
it would look
attempting
cool
to
in
hit
front of the
Gibby
camera.
up there.
Yeah.
But all right. But yeah, that is our first episode with a guest, Kyle Gold. Everyone at home, clap for him. Our first guest, Kyle
Yes.
Gold. Hey, if you want to be on a future episode, let us know. We're taking applications. So, hey,
Thanks for
Applications,
being here,
man.
Kyle. It was a
Yeah, I
pleasure.
appreciate it. I appreciate the offer of coming on here. It was very fun.
yeah, anytime, man. I think what we'll do is we'll let him return every year. So if you want,
Every year.
Every year.
Maybe every 6 months or something.
I think it's a yearly thing.
Who knows? This
Oh,
could
no,
go viral for all we
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
If
maybe,
Kyle
maybe
makes
the
us go viral, you can come on next week.
hey,
But
let the people decide.
Yeah.
let the people. That's a good point. Fans are first. Listeners come first. So
And I know people that will push for me to get back on here.
you had people
you know,
pushing
you know.
already. If you had-
Anything you want to say before we head out,
Yes,
Kyle?
anything-
Any pieces of wisdom or inspiration to put out into the world?
anything to share with the world right now?
Let's
Put
see
him
here.
on the spot.
Inspire the people, Kyle.
Don't be afraid to try something new.
Oh wow, that just changed my life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Try something new.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna go and
don't be
create a
afraid-
new. I'm gonna create a new language.
yeah, don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Try something new.
I actually created a language. Now
You
I think
did?
about it.
How did you create it? Because that could have helped me earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was in this episode's going on forever, but it was in 5th grade. It was me, Ben, and Ben Daniels, and basically it was English.
Ben Daniels.
If you know who that is, it's
Yeah.
but yeah, basically it was English language, but every word started with R. So every word started with RAR.
Wow.
What?
That was my language. That's my language.
That's how
You
language.
sound like Scooby.
Rawr, rawr, rawr. Everything. That's how I started a language.
No. See, that's what you sound like.
Yep. It's very dumb, but that was our language. It all started
Ah.
because we were making a project, and I wrote the word dodgeball, but the D looked like an R,
Roger.
so it was
Rodgeball.
Rodgeball.
Yeah, Roger.
But yep. Well, that's hey. Let's end this thing. So, thank you guys for listening. If you guys want to see more guests on, push for that. But and I haven't done this yet either. But like, subscribe, do whatever helps us.
Oh.
Help us out. Help
Yes.
us out.
Leave a comment down below.
Yeah, Kyle.
Help us out. Help us out. Hey, we'll see you next time.
Turn on post notifications.
God bless.
Bye.
God bless.